Good afternoon, everybody. This is Brenda. How are you all today? Excuse me, just start talking. It sounds like my voice is going away already. So, today, I hope you all are doing well. It is very warm in my craft room, so I'm going to try to hang out as long as I can. But today, this is what we're going to do. I have this already in my current one that I'm working on, journal, and this is an over the page. And I'm just going to take this right out. I've got it hooked on with a little bull clip. And we are going to make one. So it's just a flip like so, 2 envelopes. Here's the other side. Inside I have the World War II era letters, excuse me, original letters. So those are tucked right in there. 2 side pockets, and on the inside I left this for writing, but I may put something, some kind of maybe coffee dyed paper or something there. And on the inside here is a couple of journaling cards that you can write on the back. And I just put this on the inside of the envelope for decoration. So I'll put this back later. I don't want to mess with that. So we're going to try to make another one. I'll set this aside and maybe use it for... The only thing is, I think these envelopes are a little smaller. I've got 2 envelopes here that are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, and these were six 1/2 by 4 1/2. So these are just a tiny bit smaller. So I'm hoping that won't make too much of a difference. So I have 2 envelopes here. First thing I'm going to do, I already put this in this one, but I didn't, already put this part in, but I did not glue it. So I'm just gonna stick my art glitter glue right under there, put some glue down, press it down, and that's all you need to do. Now to get this in position, what I do is take my paper, lay it down, and just mark where it needs to be cut on both ends, or the one end, however you have your paper laying out, and then make it so you can slide your paper right into your envelope. That's as far as it goes. Then I just bend this right down, fold it, and I've just been tearing right along like so. Then take my glue, and press down. So that part is very quick and easy. So what I'm doing here is I want this, my envelope flaps, I want them to fold backwards. So on this side, eventually they're going to be a tuck. And this will be the inside. So I want it like so. So I want tuck on the outside and the tuck on the outside. So I just put them together like this. Okay. So now what we have to do is decorate these outsides first, and just make sure that you have this facing whichever way you want, and it doesn't matter. So you can have one facing this way, which we're going to work on right now, and then we could have the other one facing this way on the back side, but we'll get to that. I'm getting ahead of myself. So first things first, I want to decorate this part. I have some papers here from chapter 1. I dug these out of my stash, so I don't know if she has, I mean, she probably does, but I'm not sure if she does. I think I want this side over here though. So I'm going to measure this. Where's my little, well, actually, I don't need to even worry about that. You don't need to go all the way over because this will be folded this way. So just mark it anywhere where you know that it will fold over and still be under your little flap there. Like so. And then I need to cut this off at the top. So I hope you all are doing well today. Nice, bright, sunshiny day. Did you all have a happy Easter? We had everybody, we had my family, our family, I should say, here from right here in North Carolina. We didn't have anybody from West Virginia. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this part down. There. I'm going to use my Scotch glue stick. Very difficult to have dinner in the Lindstam household because Christina, my daughter-in-law, she works the weekends. My son works the weekends. My middle son has off. And we have Laura here. So, oh goodness, I had to get, you know, Mr. Easter Bunny had to get things all set up for Laura to find eggs and have an Easter basket, and very, very stressful because I stopped doing that years ago. Okay, so here I have this down here. Here I wanted to put the coordinating paper that goes with this down here. And that little butterfly is cute right there. I don't think, well, yeah, maybe I can do it this way. So anyway, what I'm going to do is put a page under my flap and just put the glue. This is the easiest way I find to do these flaps. I just glue the flap all down and then set my page. Line my page up like so. Tell you that Scotch glue just don't want to give when you lay it down. Like so. And that way I can just cut right around it. That's the easiest way I can do it. You guys might have a much better way. And I just cut right around. Did I tell you these papers were from chapter 1? I did, didn't I? I think I remember. Okay, so that can be set aside. And I'm going to get my hole punch and put in a thumb notch right about in the middle, as close as I can get to the middle. Sorry about that loud bang. Oh, I was going to tell you, I was trying to get out and start my video a little earlier, but the lawn guy was here, so I sat here for about half hour or so while he mowed, and then he stopped and I said, oh good. And I was getting ready to start my video again, and then I heard the weed whacker starting up. So I said, oh no, I forgot. So I'm taking glue, art glitter glue, and gluing down my flap as a tuck. Right, like so. That's pretty. I like that. So now we just need to do the same thing on the other one. So the other envelope, I want to have it like this, or like this. I think I will have it like this. I think that's how I had the other one. Actually, there goes my pin. So this one, yeah, this one goes like this. This one could go like this. Got it. I was confused for just a second. Okay, so same thing. I have this in the beige also, so I'm going to put this one down. I like these papers. And you don't have to worry about that side, as long as it's under your flap. And go ahead and cut the top of it down. So if I glue this right here and my flap goes down, it should be fine. Glue book. I don't know about you guys, but I think that snowfall of pollen that we have outside, I didn't think that I was allergic to anything, but I think it is getting to me. Okay, so glue this right down. There. And then I have the top part. Goes I'll see how I'm going to put it after I glue. Get this all glued up here. And then see how there's no butterflies or anything on this one to worry about, so I'm just going to put it down. Hopefully straight. Over the weekend, I had my test for sleep apnea. I had to do that here at home, which I'm so thankful for because you usually have to go in and spend the night in a facility somewhere, and I did not want to do that. So now I guess they do it right at home. No results yet. There we go. Notch in the... These would make an excellent, I think, mask make if you wanted to make a bunch of over the page and go through some of your stash, because this is where I got everything, is right out of my stash. So it would make a good mask make for any of you. And then we want to glue the sides down. Like so. Okay. Now what I did before is just, whoop, I was going to stick that in my glue stick. What I did before was just decorate the, but I think first we want to put these together. Now before I used some lace for the top. You can also use just a piece of let's see, finish cutting this maybe. Piece of muslin. Then cut it. Oops. Okay, make sure that you're facing the way you want to face. And then, let's see, about there. And then we shouldn't need it very long. That looks okay, so I'm just going to I don't know why it insists on being so crooked. Okay. And then the easiest way, I think, to do this is to just go like this. Just leave just a little tiny space, and I'm trying to line it up. And that should go on there okay. I'll use my Fabri-Tac for this. Trying not to move it. Throw down your little piece of fabric. I'm just going to let that dry for a second. I'm just going to turn it over, and on the back side I just put some what did I do with it? Did I put it back? I just put some washi tape on the back side. You could put you know, more fabric. Have fabric on both sides. There we go. I figured the fabric would hold it fine on the one side and just use the washi tape on the other. And I need to do some more gluing on this side. And I usually just put some glue right on the fabric. Try not to go over too far. That side seems to be okay. Now we should find something to put down on the tuck part. So we'll go with this side first, and I think maybe a flower of some kind, or I don't know if I have any more of those nice long, let's see what a flower might look like. I think I need it a little thinner. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that there. So, I'm just going to see. Probably have to nip off more than that. Yeah. Well, I still didn't get it the way I wanted it. There. Definitely liked the red with the background. Just over here, gluing the back side of it. There we go. You know what I did? I think I got it upside down. I think it might have to go this way. There we go. That looks better. And I'm just going to trim this right off here. Okay. So down here, I don't think I have anything small enough to go down at the bottom. Maybe just a label. Or maybe just a flower. I like these flowers that I got from I like that one. I got these flowers from Barb's Journal Treasures. So let's see, which I was after this one. Maybe I can just get it right out here. Yeah, I like that. Haven't used them yet. So we can put that right down here. Right about in the middle. There we go. Trying to get this string. I've been trying to get it for the last 5 minutes, I feel like. Okay, I like that side. What are we gonna do over here? I saw this blue flower earlier, but it's still, and it goes right into the butterfly, so I need something a little shorter. And a little smaller maybe. Or I could just cover up the butterfly. Or maybe not use blue. Let's see what else we have here. This is a pink one. that looks okay. Got some little ones in here. That's real tiny. You know what I'd like to have is something, well, I'll probably put a label at the top. That's cute. I like that. That is cute. And then I'll just put a label at the top. Or a word. Maybe I'll put a word. Put you right down here. And you don't hit the butterfly. And then find some kind of a label for the top. Bloom where you planted, but it's much too big. 3, I don't know. Could it be a number? Oh, that doesn't look bad. I think I'll go with that. That's not really that bad. With the colors and everything. The color's what's getting me. So I'm going to nip the corners. Do a little bit of the distressing. And put that right about there. Like it. I like it. Now on the inside, okay, this is facing the right way. I was thinking, that is dangerous, but I was thinking about maybe using a piece of this just to go up to there. Folded that real straight. Oh, so sorry. That flops out of my hands every time. See where it was? About right there. And right about there. I know it takes up, where did I put my mark? Oh, there it is. I know it takes up a little bit more of the writing space, but here, like that. So this is on the blue one. which I don't think it makes a difference anyway. So, and I make sure that it's the right way. I need to cut it just a little bit further. There we go. And then I have this other one for the other side. A bit of distressing on that. Just to dress it up a little more, but it is okay just to leave it like this to write on. I just thought I wanted to dress it up just a little bit further. There we go for that one. That one, and then on this side, this one. It seems so nice to be using up stash. There we go. A little distressing. Hubby's outside at his wood shop getting more daubers made. Got an influx lately of the double daubers. So whatever keeps him busy makes me happy. You guys are wonderful, have been wonderful. And it's so quiet in here. Even the dogs are sleeping. Knock on wood. There. Yeah, I like that. So that's that. And what I would do is just make a little journaling card for here, to go in here. And then tuck one of these, if it will fit. Yep, it will. Tuck something like this, or a postcard, or a piece of pretty paper. And put this one in here. I love these little, oh, these old letters. This one might not fit. Let me see. Yep, it does. Love them old letters. So there you have it, guys. Put a postcard or something, or card in there to write on. And we have an over the page tuck spot pocket. Tuck spot pocket. See, that's not much tinier than the other one. Made out of altered envelopes. Altered envelope tuck spot pocket. I'll get it. I'll get it for the video, I hope. So guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that and give it a try. I had the craft envelopes to use, but you can use any envelope. You could even use 2 different size envelopes, I would think. You know, like one longer than the other or whatever. Get into your junk mail and use your junk mail. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you next time. Stay safe, healthy, and blessed, and be good, be kind, as Gail would say, be kind. She's a sweetheart. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.